In our shop, we have numerous portable power tools. Some of them work by compressed air, and some of them are electric. So one of the things that's important to know about all these tools is that whenever you're changing the blade or the bit, the tool must be unplugged. Okay? So we're all set up now. We've got our saw blade in there. This is our Saber saw. And it's got a nice heavy-duty blade in there. I'm going to plug that in. The other thing to know is you want to have your power cord out of the way so you're not tripping on it, and preferably no one else is. So you might want to take a stool or something if it's a cord in the middle of the room. Just put that stool there so people see that, and they're not going to just kind of come and run across your cord. Otherwise, all the same rules apply as for any other tool. You want to have eye protection, and you want to clamp your work down securely. Sometimes it's good to have two clamps, especially if you have a bigger piece of wood, so you're not having to constantly readjust it. So the Saber saw is great because it can cut a straight line or it can cut a curved line, and you can even adjust this base so that it cuts at an angle, so you can end up with a nice beveled edge on something. This is one of the first tools that I owned in my own shop besides a power drill. And I was able to do almost everything that we do with the big saws. It just took a little longer, and we had to clamp a straight edge guide to keep it more accurate. But it's great because you can just put it in your closet, and wherever you are, you have a tool that you can bring to the wood. And even now, if I have a piece of wood that's too large for me to support to put into the bandsaw, I can bring this little tool to the wood rather than trying to bring a big piece of wood to the bandsaw. All right, so we've got our wood clamped, we've got our line drawn, got our face shield on. So I'm going to place this foot down onto the wood. So before I start cutting, I want to make sure that the blade is not touching the wood. If it's touching, when I first turn it on, it's going to kick back at me a little bit, so I don't want to do that. But I do want to have these feet of the base plate kind of support it there, so I don't have to try to hold it against the vibration. Okay? Wait till it stops before you lay it down. And then as soon as you're finished, make sure to unplug it. Alright, now if that was our little piece, we've accomplished our task. And if this was our piece, it's also accomplished. And that's the scroll saw, or Saber saw.